What is going on, and welcome everyone to this FIFA 23 player career mode video. This is the first one I'm making in this series, and we're going to be covering the striker position with a 96 overall, 5-star weak foot, and 5-star skill moves. Now, first thing we want to do is head on over to the player profile, set the position to attacker, the role as striker, the height between 5'6" to 5'9", and that's going to be 167 centimeters to 175 centimeters, and the weight is going to be at 116 pounds, which is going to be the equivalent of 52 kilograms. Now, unfortunately, FIFA 23, just like FIFA 22, has its sprint speed and acceleration linked to the height and weight of the player, so when we go above and below that, that's going to affect our overall, and it's going to drop our overall from a 96 to a 95. So make sure you stay between 5'6" and 5'9", and make sure you maintain your weight at 116 pounds, or maybe a little bit higher. That is up to you. And as for the preferred foot, you can keep that as right or left. That has no bearing on our overall. Next, let's head on over to the perks section, and the three that I decided to go with for this build is Poacher, and that's an absolutely beast of a skill. Honestly, it is the best one that I've encountered so far and makes finishing a lot easier. Active First Touch is going to help us with that boost when we get the through ball, and it's also going to give us the flair trait. Finally, we are also going to pick up the Skill Dribbler perk, which is also, among other things, going to improve our dribbling capabilities. Now let's head on over to the attributes section, starting with the physical attributes. We're going to focus primarily on stamina and reactions, and we're going to end up with a 99 in reactions and a 95 in stamina. Now be wary, the numbers might not be the same for you because that also depends on your personality traits and what tier you are at the moment, which is something we'll get to towards the end of the video. Next, in dribbling, we're going to select everything over here. We end up with a 92 in agility, 86 in balance, 99 attack positioning, 102 ball control, 99 in dribbling, and of course 5-star skill moves, which is going to be absolutely beast for this build. In passing, we're now going to invest a lot of points, just enough to get that 70 in short pass. So we're going to select the first short pass and then 3 more times down here. And now before we head on to the shooting section, if you enjoyed this content, find it very helpful and entertaining, consider dropping a like and hitting that subscribe button. And for more career mode content, FIFA 23 content, join the Discord server, which I will leave a link for in the description section and the pinned comments section. Now on to shooting. First thing, on the left side of the skill tree, we're going to focus on header accuracy and on free kick and penalties. And we get all the way down to the archetype, which allows us to get a 96 in free kick accuracy, 100 in penalties, and of course, a 98 in header accuracy. And now as for the right side of the skill tree, we're going to pick up everything except for one of the finishings and volleys, because we already have 101 in finishing and 100 in volleys, so that would be unnecessary for us to pick up. And we end up with 101 in finishing, 99 in shot power, it's 96 in long shots, and of course 5-star weak foot, which is absolutely necessary for this build. And finally, onto the pace section. Over here, we're going to pick up everything except for one of the sprint speeds, and we end up with a 98 in acceleration and a 97 in sprint speed. Now let's head on over to the personality section, and for anyone who's playing a forward, whether it's center forward, center attacking midfielder, or a striker, I recommend you keep your Maverick at 50% or above, but don't go over 60% because you do want to keep some points in Heartbeat and Virtuoso. So the way this works is that for every 10% you unlock one of the abilities in the affiliated personality type. So 10% in Maverick would have got us the penalties, and then free kick accuracy at 20%, dribbling at 30%, ball control at 40%, acceleration at 50%. But when you hit 50% with something, it unlocks the entire personality tree. So we want to be 50% in Maverick and then 20s split between Virtuoso and Heartbeat.